Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the New World Order, where they love you so much they give you an opportunity from genetically modified E. coli feces or bleached sugar. It's your choice. Just make sure to add some genetically modified high fructose corn syrup. Yes, got to add that glyphosate in there for your pleasure, of course. It's obviously good for you, and the government loves you. That's why they let corporations bombard you with poisons. But that's not why I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, to share with you some really cool information on what I think could possibly be, maybe, Planet X. Now, I have been very skeptical about Planet X, and I still am, and I want to find the Occam's razor here. But some images that were just shared with me from the solar monitor, which actually keeps track of the UV rays and also the sun. There's certain satellites in space that keep track of the sun, and there's some images, and I'm going to share the timestamps, the date, and everything. And it seriously looks like an enormous blockage of the sun. It looks like a solar eclipse, yet the date that it shows it, there was no solar eclipse. I'm going to show you the dates that there were solar eclipses last year. There were 4 of them, and this isn't anywhere close to those specific dates. So it could be highly concentrated swamp gas. I mean, that's most likely what it is, and added with a little bit of a little bit of CGI from NASA and their Jesuit handlers, as somebody said earlier, of course. But I'm going to share this with you. I want your opinion. Guestbookingseliteproject.com. Also, just go ahead and feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. They have been getting pretty saucy lately, and we're going to have an update on some incredible comments that will enlighten you, ladies and gentlemen, here shortly. I'm going to turn my video off now and show these images to you. Here we go. All right, so this first one that we're looking at was taken from the solar monitor on August 1st, 2016, and it shows the timestamps there. And you can also see the UV monitor that shows the amount of UV radiation being reported from the sun. Now, Joseph keeps track of this kind of stuff religiously because he has a family member that gets headaches when there's higher amounts of UV radiation. So this right here clearly shows, I mean, if you look at these images here on the top, there's the timestamps. Looks like something's blocking the sun. It looks like a solar eclipse. And I'm going to share several images with you here in just a second, or in just a moment, that show solar eclipses, and it's identical. It literally is identical. Now, take a look at this. This is another image from the solar monitor that shows the UV radiation levels, and it also has the timestamp. This was the 1st of January, I'm sorry, the 12th of January, 2017. You clearly see the sun is in full force there. There's nothing blocking it. No highly concentrated swamp gas. It's the sun. Now, this right here is awesome. Joseph told me about this the first time he came on the show, and what this is the orbit of, clearly shows planet X and a dead star that is 50 billion miles away. You can see the charts in reference to the mileage away from the Earth. There's different satellites in this image, also Uranus. And if you would like to get access to this specific graph or this chart without just pulling it up online to see it for yourself, tangible in your hand, you can go to the SATU library, San Antonio University Library, 2nd floor, the New Illustrated Science and Invention Encyclopedia. It's on page 2488, and it's book 18. They try to tuck that away as far as possible. Now, let's go to, let me pull up the specific dates for the eclipses. There's a really cool article on skyandtelescope.com. The 4 eclipses of 2016 are March 9th, March 23rd, this is last year, September 1st, and September 16th. So August 1st is quite a bit off from those dates right there. Once again, there could be a perfect explanation for it. Maybe Mercury was in retrograde. Maybe it's Venus. I don't know. But there's something there, and you guys can see it. Now, in reference to this chart, where this chart will show you clearly that they point to a dead star that could possibly be maybe the Earth's sun's twin that has been talked about in ancient scriptures, etc. Maybe it's got some weird orbit. Maybe it's just going to keep going further out there because of the gravitational effects of other planets and other suns and stars and anomalies. I don't know. I'm not an expert in that. This is all just speculation. So another really cool. Let me share this image now on these solar eclipses just to kind of give you a reference point. So here we go. Now this is on Wikipedia. You can just click on the images right here and see these different solar eclipses. And if you look at this one right here, let's see, maybe I can make this one a little bit smaller, and we can kind of do like a split screen here. Okay, so I'll pull this over here. I'll zoom that in a little bit. There you go. Look at that. It's identical. It's the same thing. Something is eclipsing the sun. I asked Joseph, I said, could this be some type of maybe technical glitch, a disturbance somehow? Maybe there's a perfectly good explanation for it. Oftentimes there is. Like to hear your opinions, ladies and gentlemen. Guestbookingseliteproject.com. Have a beautiful day. Question everything and be the change you want to see.